What's up, world? It's your man with the sexiest hands in the game, Big Steezy. Today, we're doing something a bit different. I got the folks over at Blessington Watches to thank. They reached out to a small-time content creator like me, which, frankly, surprised the hell out of me given their high-end, slick meta ad campaigns. Tanner, the owner, even personally packed these for me after a minor customs fiasco with this first unit. Seriously, mate? Thanks for the service. Now let's be honest, every reviewer on the YouTubes and the TikToks picked the whale shark model. Hell, I did too, until it showed up to my house completely wrecked by customs. Gouges here, scratches there, but this dial, she's a beauty, truly. It reminds me of the ones that I've seen at the Georgia Aquarium. But here's the rub, it's busier than a one-legged man in an ass-kicking contest. The hands are so thin you lose them against this gorgeous dial. It's not an easy read. You're tilting your wrist like you're trying to decode a secret message just to catch the light on those edges. It needs more girth on the hands, more lume, more presence. And speaking of lume, it's all smoke and mirrors. It lights up brighter than a supernova for 2 seconds and then fades faster than my last relationship. Blessington, do us a favor. Ditch the Japanese super lume and slap some proper Swiss BGW9 on there, and your wrist and your customers will thank you. Now look, I kept the stock bracelet on this whale shark to show it off. It goes from 22mm at the case, and it tapers nicely down to 20mm at this butterfly clasp. But who the hell signed off on a butterfly clasp for a dive watch? This is the Achilles heel. I'm stuck in a Goldilocks nightmare. One link out, it's too loose. 2 links out, it's cutting off circulation. No half links are provided. My wrist swells up, I gotta take it off in 3 hours. A diver needs a milled, fold-over clasp with micro adjustments, not some fancy butterfly thing that belongs on a dress watch. Now, enter player 2, the tiger snake. I've kept snakes for over 20 years. I only rehomed my big pythons and boas after my first son was born because I did not want to end up as a Florida man headline. This dial, it tugs at the reptile-loving heartstrings. I ditched the bracelet immediately for a tan NATO, and now that I got this brown FKM rubber strap on it, it's got all-day wearability. On the bracelet, it's a solid 200 grams, but on the rubber, it's as light as a feather. The case is 316L stainless steel with a high polish. It's stunning, like a mirror. But man, that first scratch is going to hurt the soul. I'd love to see a brushed finish version, something that can handle a bit of an adventure in the bush, because that's what we do, right? Now let's talk specs. You get a 7mm signed screw down crown with plenty of grip and protected by beefy crown guards. Flip it over and you got a proper signed screw down case back, ensuring that 200 meters of water resistance. But check out those solid end links as well. Even if this was an automatic watch, I would still want this case back. It's quality. And everything is protected by a tough sapphire crystal. Check out this tungsten bezel. It's got this deep, wet, mirror-like gloss. Why choose tungsten over ceramic, you might ask? Well, 1, because it's heavier, denser, and offers a unique luster that looks perpetually wet. It just feels more substantial on the wrist, and at 42.5mm, with a 50mm lug-to-lug, it fits my slightly larger than 8-inch wrist like a glove. It's only 12.8mm thick, thanks to that slim Ronda 515 quartz movement, so it slides under a cuff easier than a snake in the grass. The snakeskin embossing, the oranges, the browns, that S-curved snake at the 12 o'clock, it's a unique, cool touch. But again, the lume is weak sauce. Fix the lume and you got a winner. I'll admit, it's a bit of a bummer neither watch came with that little plastic crown guard. There's something sacred about that first pop, setting the time and pushing the crown in to set everything in motion. With the Ronda 515 quartz, it's a grab and go, but the second hand doesn't hit the marks. Not all the time anyway. My OCD is twitching, mate. For a quartz, I'd love to see a sweeping movement or just jump to a Miyota 8215 automatic. But listen, for $249, like they say in their ads, it's a bloody good watch at a bloody good price. You swap the hands, fix the lume, and get me a proper dive clasp, and this thing is an absolute grand slam. Or do y'all even play baseball over there? Nah, y'all are out catching saltwater crocs and stuff like that. But anyway, Blessington is onto something here. Just don't make me wait for the snake to strike. Get those updates in and you'll have the whole industry hissing with jealousy. All right, I'm done with the puns. Y'all stay saucy, stay Aussie, and keep it funky. I'm out. Crikey.